Alright, shalom, shalom. Of course, first and foremost, we're going to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahushua, by Shimon Kakadash. We want to say double honor to the apostles of El, the great millstone, who will well. And of course, we want to say peace and blessings. I came out to this truth throughout the over the years. And before we get started, I hope that, brothers had a happy Passover. I know that, certain brothers can, do the Passover and, like, so now, start with the faith. Can you get that? And the reason why that is can you get Deuteronomy 7 and
6? The Lord that God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
That's right. The Lord chose the 12 tribes of Israel, which is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, to be a special people unto the Most High, because that's what he chose, You can't choose who you want to be, because, Scripture talks about, the potter and the clay, because, hey, the Most High made a nation that, he loved and a nation that he hated, and it's a balance, because we know that, the Lord's perfect, Like I said, there's always a good and the evil, and, there's life when there's death, it's a balance, and Scripture talks about how, a unjust way is an unbalance, to the Most High, and we're supposed to be a special people, and we are a special people, Look at the things that we have created, without the nation of Israel, this world will be dead, dull, boring, You can't imagine a world without Jake, and that's what makes us special, We've been through so much, if you just look at the history, of what our forefathers have accomplished, But now, doing the curses, we've been brought down low, like I said, to the point of state, and of course, mainly our woman, is really the main focus. Can you get that in Isaiah? And one of the main and one of the main points that really destroyed our woman was the hair, because the Scripture talks about in let's see, I think it's 1 Corinthians 11 chapter talks about a long hair, means the glory of a woman, because you can tell the curses because our women wear weave, out of order, and they put on perm, relax, and everything on there, and our women, mainly the Judah tribe, are the main ones that's, that's mainly doing it. Can you get that? And that's part of the curses that the Scripture talks about, because you can tell that the curses apply upon us because we are the only nation that's that's doing it.
Verse 16 says, moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty, and walk with stretched forth necks, and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet. Therefore the Lord will smite with the scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion.
That's right. Like I said, prime example, the weaves, extensions, all that stuff, man. Have no hair, Like I said, prime example, and when a woman, being the state that she is, look at these other nations, mainly, her ultimate rival, the so-called Edomite woman, they have long hair, and our women want to portray that, wearing blonde hair, with wigs and stuff like that, as you can see on the TV, all these, weave tutorials and everything, it'd be like millions of
stuff and the hairline bads in their head.
That's right. And they mainly, push it on the daughters, because the Scripture says, so is the mother, so is the daughter. So, and sometimes, sometimes the daughter may have better hair than the mother, and and the mother, gets mad at that. Hey, which is another curse, that's said in Deuteronomy, because the Scripture says that, you shall have children in captivity, and then thou shalt not enjoy it, Was that in on that?
Their secret parts. In that day, the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments.
That's right. And also, even though our women are most beautiful, but look at what it is now, especially in America. They fat, overweight, seen that majority of them have STDs, man. Sleeping with a lot of women, man. You know, making themselves look like buffoons and coons on TV. You know, like I said, many shows, but you know, let's see, Hip Hop Atlanta Housewives. You know, Issa, and also Issa, like I said, you know what I mean, they put that agenda out there with Cardi B, you know, all these famous rappers shaking their asses, you know, especially on social media, man, you know, and and us being, you know, the men of the Lord, you know what I mean, they can see through all the bullshit, you know, that's really just tiresome, man, you know, maybe back in the world, you know, we talk about a nigga and shit like that, but, you know, but us being righteous men, you know what I mean, you know, we want to see that, you know what I mean, we want to see righteous women, you know, you know what I mean, a lot of these women, you know, they do all these things, you know what I mean, like I said, to boost up their self-esteem, to make themselves feel special, likes and all that stuff, man, like I said, but once, the Lord cut that social media off, you know what I mean, a lot of these women are going to, you know, break down and explode, man, because nobody's going to give them any attention, you know, and we know that women love attention, you know, that's why they get so many likes and views, you know, mainly the internet as well, you know, they use catfish sometimes, you know what I mean, to make them think, you know what I mean, they weigh like this and then also look a certain way, but when you meet them in person, so to speak, they look like a completely different person.
Yeah, because them women, they think is every picture they take, they gotta have a filter on it.
Yeah.
Because they, you know.
Most of them don't even show their face.
Yeah, they're ashamed of how they look. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they deep down they ashamed of how. That's why they got put all these damn filters on to make their skin look better or make themselves look better. You know.
Yeah. You know, and the scripture talks about also wearing a modest apparel by basically about a woman, about how she should dress herself, man. You know, modest apparel, you know, feminine wearing a long dress, man. You know, I forgot that somebody wrote a post on Instagram saying about how, you know, niggas just get a time seeing the aspect, you know what I mean? I mean, show a woman that actually doing something, you know, cooking something, you know, being out there in the medical field or something like that, you know, something, you know, professional, you know, something that's, something that's, you know, that you know what I mean, that has a cause and a purpose, if I know what I'm trying to say, you know, instead of saying the same shit, you know, and a lot of women, you know, other women, they get jealous of that, you know, sometimes, you know, like I said, which, you know what I mean, which causes more, you know, disorder, man, you know, and also you have little girls sometimes, you know, having cell phones like at 8 or 9, 10 years old, being on social media.
Right.
You know? And I remember one time, a long time ago, I guess, doing a school or something like that, something like that, I guess, had her little girl posting naked pictures like that on social media. And then when she came to school, everybody saw it, and it really embarrassed her to the point where she couldn't go to school no more. You know? And that's why, you know what I mean, we can't live in this society, you know, like this much longer, man, because, you know, our women, like I said, mainly, you know what I mean, be dependent on social media, man, which is really bad for them, because, like I said, give them a bad image. Then you got Esau being the devil that he is, you know, talks about, or, you know, sometimes in his cartoons where, I remember this one episode, some type of girls cartoon where the Judah woman, basically, you know, she was crying, and basically, you know, ashamed of herself because she had an afro, you know, saying, you know what I mean, it was puffy and not straight, you know, and it has a psychological, psychological effect on the child's mind when the child sees that. You think that having long or basically, you know what I mean, straight hair is perfect, but what's really catchy is, though, that these other nations, though, they really envy us, man, you know, that's what our women really don't understand, you know what I mean, especially the Edomite woman. I remember one time at this orientation, whatever I was doing too, you know what I mean, I had to get my hair braided. Sometimes, you know, it hurts sometimes to get your hair braided. And she was saying, you know what I mean, the Edomite woman saying, you know what I mean, I'm really jealous of you guys, you know what I mean, because you guys can braid your hair and curly and woolly, you know what I mean, mine is just straight, you know.
Right.
These women really, like I said, it's like, you know, like I said before, these other nations, they're really envious, man. But of course, they don't show it sometimes.
I mean, that's crazy because the Judite woman is too busy trying to look like the Esau, but the Esau want to look like the Judite woman.
That's
they
right.
Getting their lips filled, their ass filled, trying to look thicker. You know what I mean? the music they listen to, the way they, the ratchet shit, that comes from Judite women, the twerking and all that. Now you see Esau women, Edomite women, twerking and shaking their ass, taking the pictures with their lips out and all that. They spending thousands of dollars to try to look like you, but yeah, your dumb ass want to look like them.
And like I said, the scripture says that wisdom was not departed unto the woman, so they can't see, man, because they're too docile, That's why the scripture talks about, envy not thou oppressor,
Right.
A woman have to understand that, like I said, our woman is more superior. The scripture talks about in Exodus where it talks about, that our women are not like, unlike unto these Hamite women, so to speak, unto these Egyptian women, how the way these things is natural.
Right.
They can endure hardship, especially our moms. Like I said, it's proven, working, all these bullshit jobs, but still, have that power and willful, to keep going through it all these years and still working hard, What type of woman does that,
Right.
We are a peculiar people, man. That's what the scripture says, man. Not even that. Just look at slavery,
Right.
It's amazing, when you actually sit down and think about it, it's like, wow, could any other nation of woman be able to go through such thing as, our nation's women, man.
All right.
It's a beautiful, man. But now that we got this knowledge, it's time for women to come back to who they are. Like I said, you can't deny your heritage, man. Can you get Titus what talks about the can you get 1 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 6?
1 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 6. For if the woman be not covered, let her also be shorn. But if it be a shame for a woman to be shorn or shaven, let her be covered.
That's right. And of course, like I say, woman doesn't have enough hair, or it doesn't matter really, long hair, long or short hair. She should cover herself, man. That's the order, because there are a lot of women out there, with their hair covered and still look beautiful, man.
Yep.
Because like I said, we were talking to society, it's a society where, you shouldn't cover your head and this and that, like I said, but at the same time, like I said, you don't know the laws and scripture. That's why, we have to, that's why, there's a law order, the Most High, Yahweh Shai, and the man and the woman, It is our job as men, to guide the woman in righteousness, but a lot of, our women don't want to take orders, but I find it funny, the fact that you don't want to listen to, the men of your nation, but you want to listen to Esau, though. I find that funny, though, You'd rather take order, from a cop to do what they say, but not when it comes to the righteous men, but it's all good, though. Like I say, when that time comes, hey, the Most High say woman, reserved for us, man. It's all good. But the point I was just trying to say is that, like I said, women need to be in order, man. Not out of just being disrespectful, but, that's what the scripture says, and a lot of women also, to come to shoot, you need to teach their daughters, how to be, according to Titus, where's that in Titus? I think it's the third Titus.
I got, second chapter.
Yeah, can I get it? That's when we go over short.
Titus chapter 2, verse 3. The aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becoming holiness.
That's right, holiness, being pure, being separate, righteousness, holy. Go ahead.
Not false accusers, not giving too much wine, teachers of good things.
That's right. What are good? What are some good things? Loving your husband, obeying your husband, providing for your husband, doing whatever your husband says, of course, according to righteousness, But a lot of women don't want to behave. A lot of these women, so-called Black American women, don't want to swallow that, And if they want to, And if they don't want to follow the law, statutes, commandments, you know what I mean, that Heavenly Father's given them, they're gonna be destroyed. You know, as simple as that. You know, that's why you see a lot of these women out here are single, anyways, man. You know, want to be independent. You know, want to follow all these feminist movements, the Me Too movement, and all this International Women's Day, and then wonder why they don't got no man. You know, the righteous men, especially men of the Lord, don't want no woman like that, man. You know, the men of the Lord want humble, you know, feminine women. You know, kind, sweet, you know, obeying their husbands, man. You know, and those women, like I said, in those days, you know, men of the Lord gonna, it's like it when Jacob's trouble, it's like it when Jacob's trouble comes, Lord willing, if we part of those numbers, amen. You know what I mean? We're gonna see, you know what I mean? Who's gonna be saved or not? You know, because the scripture talks about in Isaiah 4:1, you know, that he said, you know what I mean? Many women should take up forward as one man. You know, that day is gonna come, man. You know, when all the society, you know, all these things that, you know, that mainly Jake, you know what I mean, has benefits, so to speak. You know, food stamps, rations, all that. You know, what are you women gonna do? You know, in those days, you know, you should question yourself. What's gonna happen? You know, of course we know what's gonna happen. You know, the men are gonna, the women are gonna look for the men.
For protection.
Yeah, protection. You know, think about that. Better than anything you want to say? Yeah. So when I say, you know, I just want to make it short and sweet. So basically, you know, the point was, you know, hey, our women need to be in order, man. Like I said, because when that time's coming, where you're gonna be looking for us in that day. According to Amos 8:11. So remember that the time of the word is coming real soon. You know. So with that, you know, hopefully, like I said, you know, brothers that couldn't do the Passover that day, Lord willing, you know, we brothers have a happy Passover, man. You know, hopefully, Lord willing, 2019 or 2020 be the last year. Of course, when they give all praise and going on into
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Kadash.
I want to say devil on the seat possible. That was a great month for Wool. I want to say peace and blessings to you. I come out this truth, God, to the best of their ability, you know, and righteousness. But that